keep this stream alive, patreon.com/soundslikevideos. Help 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 keep this stream alive, patreon.com/soundslikevideos. this stream alive. Patreon.com/soundslikevideos. Help keep 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 this stream alive. Patreon.com/soundslikevideos.
But he spoke, you said today. It never.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/soundslikevideos.
Yeah, we'll find out. Wow. That's crazy.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/soundslikevideos.
See, it's funny because, they, Witherspoons know my cousin who's there, and they were texting him about coming up. That's interesting.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/soundslikevideos.
National championship. Yeah. So that's a really good NAI. That's funny.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/soundslikevideos. Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/soundslikevideos.
And we're back here live from Sherwood High School. Spencer Edwards, James Hinkle, glad you could be back with us as we're getting set for our boys game here. Just wrapped up the girls contest. Big win for Sherwood in that one. And Windsor trying to salvage the boys game here, come out with a doubleheader split in this contest here tonight. Windsor boys come in at 5-7 and Sherwood at 0-10. So the Marksmen trying to get their first win of the season here tonight. They will have starting Brandon Lassiter, followed by number 4, Connor Morris. And they'll have starting at 4, number 22, Luke Maynard. He'll be followed by the 23, Ryder Wells. And then starting inside as well will be Roman Riffle at the other 4. Starters this evening for the Windsor Greyhounds. They will have starting at guard, number 22, Trenton Ritchie, followed by number 30, Dalton Witherspoon, starting at the other guard. Then starting at the other wing will be Dylan Witherspoon, of course, his brother. And then you'll have starting at the other wing, number 5, Peyton Witherspoon. And rounding out the 5 for Windsor, inside will be the, I believe that is the 1 of Seth Roberts. So Trenton Scott, the head coach for Windsor. As the tip in the air, and it's going to be controlled with a basket. Good finish down inside. Windsor right out of the gate. I believe that was Dylan with the first basket of the night. On the layup, Windsor jumps up on top here 2-0 early. Sherwood coming right back with the answer. Good shot inside that time by Lassiter to tie it up. So man-to-man defense here to start for Sherwood. And Windsor trying to get the basketball inside there on that first possession and force them to kick it out on the reversal here. They go down inside. Dalton Witherspoon up with a shot. I think piece of that was taken by Lassiter, and Sherwood able to come out of the pack with it. So good defense down there in the perimeter, and then the pass between the legs of Connor Morris goes out of bounds. Justin Eversole, the head coach for the Marksmen, as we are all knotted up 2 apiece here. So this is a big game, certainly for Sherwood, and you go this deep into the season, James, without your first win, you're definitely wanting to win badly when you lost 10 straight.
Yeah, and you know their opening, and we talked about this earlier in the broadcast, their opening game was against Lakeland. So
yeah, yeah, not a good one to start there.
Yeah,
and of course they've had to play Clinton. Clinton beat them pretty soundly as well a couple weeks ago. So they've played some tough teams. They've also played El Dorado. They've played Butler, 2 teams in their conference. So it's been a long season so far. But again, Sherwood, they know they can kind of start over with a slate clean, maybe a little bit if they can get a win tonight and try to close out the second half of their season strong.
Mm-hmm.
So Windsor jumps on top here 4-2. So second free throw good at the charity stripe there for Peyton Witherspoon. So man-to-man defense for Windsor. Tough shot on the turnaround by Morris. Lassiter gets the offensive board, misses the follow. Morris gets it back again and gets the layup. Coach Scott for Windsor down on the bench wanting a travel. Didn't get the call. They're going to cut off Caden Paxton there on the drive. He'll reverse it back out top. And now short corner. They go back middle of the paint to Dalton Witherspoon, and we're going to get a jump right there on the way up for the shot. Very close on that call. Windsor has wins over Osceola. They beat them 58-30, and then they beat Oak Grove 59-48. And then beat Excelsior Springs 39-26. So that's a couple wins against MRVC teams. Again, that's according to Mish's schedule here, but that was in the Husker Classic, which I'm assuming that was up at Higginsville. So that's interesting. And we're going to get a foul here, or no, they're just going to say that was last touch. Yeah, yeah, you're right, James. I think that was a travel on Ritchie.
Yeah.
So
he landed on the floor and his feet moved. So
yeah, that's right. It's going to be Sherwood basketball as they get it in here off the inbound. Little crossover and a drive to the basket, and it's going to be knocked out. Ryder Wells taking it strong into the basket, and it's going to be Sherwood ball underneath. So knotted up at 4 apiece. Been a defensive battle here so far with 5:59 to go in the first quarter. A good lob into Morris, and there's a heavy travel.
yeah,
That was a little spin move there by Morris, and definitely palmed the basketball a little bit there on that, James. And
the bench was definitely yelling for it.
Morris, I'll tell you what, when you're that tall, it's kind of hard to hide. It's 6'6". Boy, you make that spin move, and especially when the ball is extended out like that on the way up for the shot, and the pivot foot moves a little bit. So turnover here for Windsor is going to give it back over to Sherwood here with 5:34 left in this first quarter. Lassiter into Morris, and that'll be an offensive foul. A charge on Connor Morris. Good job by Dalton Witherspoon sliding over to take that charge. As we get a substitution into the ball game here, Alex Clippard in for the Marksman, coming in for Morris. Morris got 2 quick ones on him, and Coach Eversole going to have to bring him out of the ball game. Second team foul on the Marksman here early. Ritchie, good diagonal pass right there into the lane to Peyton Witherspoon. He draws the foul. So good job by Peyton on that cut there, James, on that flash cut right there to that middle. Able to find the soft spot in the defense, and he will be at the free throw line.
Can you believe it's only 4-4?
You know what?
I mean,
it is. It's just been a defensive battle so far. Both teams haven't even really had a lot of shot attempts. As Peyton
when you
hits
get
the first.
when you get defensive battles like this, these free throws become very important.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is where you kind of, in these grinded out games, if that three's not falling, you've got to find other ways to score and get the ball inside. And that also means getting to the foul line and then hitting those foul shots, as you said. Screen here as they drive around it, and I think he's going to run out of real estate. Yeah. Roman Riffley ran out of room there, trying to take it along the boundary. Good defense there by Dillon, forcing him towards the boundary, and made that, as they say, a short corner where he couldn't really have a lot of room to operate. There's Ritchie, nice take to the bucket, and he'll score it. So a nice move by Trenton Ritchie, junior guard, gives Windsor the lead, 7-4.
So when we last saw Windsor, they played Lakeland, and they weren't quite into basketball shape.
Right.
Do you think that that has changed now?
Yeah, that's a very good point, and that's kind of what leads you to believe, the fact that they beat Oak Grove and they beat Excelsior Springs, two bigger schools. So you're right. I mean, I think early in the year that was a tough game either way, and Lakeland's probably the better team, obviously. But you're right. They were still trying to get into basketball shape. You were, basically 2 weeks after the end of the football season, and I think this Windsor team has just gotten better and better as the season has moved along here. As Dalton Witherspoon called for the charge, offensive foul, as he leaned in for the shot. So that'll be his first, and that's going to be team foul. I believe it's team foul 3.
So a lot of pushing and shoving going on here.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and as you would expect, a defensive battle like this.
A little bit of a game going on away from the ball.
Yeah, we'll hope that settles down a little bit. Here's a travel inside as Roman Riffle called for the walk. So that'll be the third.
We all like to see a good competition, but we don't need to see anybody hurt. So
that was the third turnover for Sherwood here. But yeah, this one definitely developing into, I think, a low-scoring game, James. It's going to be one of those battles where points may be hard to come by. Here's Ritchie, left side, skip pass out to Peyton. Out to Dillon, entry feed. Down along the boundary there. They cut off Paxton. They force the kick out. Dalton, good pass. Back inside, and the shot no good there for Paxton. A rebound pulled down by the marksman. Luke Maynard grabs the board for Sherwood. Lassiter dribbles around the screen. Good pass into Maynard. Oh, and the foul called. Paxton thought he had a block, but the foul is called, and we'll have free throws coming up here for Mr. Maynard, the freshman forward, with Windsor up 7-4. That's going to be team foul 3 on the Greyhounds. First personal on Paxton.
I believe I see his grandfather sitting across from us. So spoke to him a little bit before the game, ran into him out in the hall. I played basketball against him. I mean, not his grandfather, really good basketball player.
Maynard got the second, so that gets it back to 1. But this is a game tonight. Windsor, you come in playing an 0-10 team. You want to certainly take care of business early, but Sherwood hanging tough so far, and we're going to get a carry coming up the floor on that far side. Ryder Wells a little bit out of control, and it's going to give it back over to the Greyhounds. So 5 turnovers now for Sherwood in the first quarter so far.
Low-scoring game, you don't want to create turnovers like that, because that can make the difference.
Dylan Witherspoon going to find Dalton, going to attack the rim, and he'll score it and the foul. So 3-point play opportunity coming up here for Dalton Witherspoon. Of course, if you followed our coverage of high school sports, particularly with Windsor football, you know all about Dalton Witherspoon, the athlete that he is, all-state caliber player, running back certainly for the football team, and linebacker as well. I think you're talking to his father before the game, and I think him and Dylan have both committed to play at Morningside College.
They haven't committed yet.
Okay, jump the gun.
Haven't committed to.
But it's more than likely going to happen. So that's a very good program up there in Sioux City, Iowa. My cousin, actually, I don't mean to brag, but he plays up there as well for the Mustangs. They actually won the NAIA Division I national title the last 4 years in a row.
3 years.
3 years.
They've gone 4 in a
I was
row.
going to say they won it this year. I know that. So that'll be exciting for them up there. That's going to be a great program for them to play in up there. Very cold, but the winters are not fun up there. But
they were looking at Dalton for running back and Dylan for safety.
okay, yeah. 2 pretty good spots for them.
Yeah,
I would say.
Well, you know what? Let's talk football just for a second. Windsor had a great defense. You know,
Oh, yeah.
we talk about the offense and them scoring and stuff, but that defense could just shut down very good teams.
Here's Dalton, layup good, and the foul again. Count it. So back-to-back plays where Dalton's been out in the open floor, and a couple layups for him, and another opportunity here for a 3-point play. So largest lead of the ball game now for Windsor, up to 12-6.
You know, I got to spend lunch with the Rotarians in Clinton, and head coach was there.
Yeah, Coach Vinsel spoke.
Vinsel,
A very nice speech, I heard, as well.
Yeah,
there.
I talked about the last few years and how they've built that program.
Quality coach, Mr. Vinsel. He's done an outstanding job over there, and, of course, winning the state championship 2 years ago. Here's a travel over on the left wing. That's going to be a walk on Wells. So Sherwood, that's really been one of the key factors in the game. They've really struggled with turnovers, already up to 6, and that's prohibited their offense from really getting in a rhythm here. But it hasn't been pretty offense either necessarily for Windsor, but they're starting to get some inside looks. There's a nice shot off the dribble by Dylan Witherspoon. So Windsor pushing the lead out a little bit. We get a timeout called by Sherwood. 1:17 left to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
We're back here live. Spencer Edwards, James Hinkle, and Chris Ramirez here on Sounds Like Videos. 15-6 is our score as Windsor right now on top. A couple of buckets on some 3-point plays. There's some and ones for Dalton Witherspoon. And, you know, this is a Windsor team. They are an attack-the-basket style team. They're not a great 3-point shooting team. You know, they have the athletic guards that can drive the ball to the basket. That's more their style of offense. And right now, they're getting those points that way against the Sherwood defense. So we come out of the timeout. Sherwood able to break the press. Good pass. And Maynard with the bucket underneath. So they had the numbers there off the press, and that's the advantage that gives you. You beat that 1-2-2 press. That's going to give you the advantage. You can get those 2-on-1s at the other end. That's what you want to put yourself in, and that's what they did. Got him a good basket. So coming down to the end of this first quarter, here's Ritchie for 3. No good. Rebound for Dalton. Resets. Peyton jumper from the baseline. No good. Rebound to Dylan Witherspoon. They reset back to Paxton. Down to 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dylan again on the drive and again draws the foul. He's tough off the dribble. Shows that running back ability there.
He can make some quick cuts, that's for sure.
Driving in the lane. Yeah.
You know, Windsor's a tough physical team here. Of course, I mean, a lot of these guys we've seen out on the football field, you know, deep into this game, that could come into play because these guys can bang around a little, that's for sure.
Yeah, the physicality is not a problem with Windsor. Sometimes that leads you to a few more fouls. You know, you get that football mentality sometimes. It's easy to reach in a little bit more. You can't get away with quite that kind of contact.
They're definitely not a finesse team.
No. Dalton hits that second free throw. So 17-8 as we come down here to the first quarter's end, down to 17 seconds. Oh, Lassiter just heaves it back in bounds. Wasn't even looking where he threw it, but somehow Wells comes up with it, and Ryder Wells for 2.
That looked like it was going to go in.
Circus play. So Windsor by 7. Dalton for 3, missing, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So physical, grinded out game so far. We'll be back with quarter number 2 after this.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
You didn't see that?
I just didn't see it. Welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. James Hill, along with Spencer Edwards.
Yeah, we're back here, and so far, James, this game has kind of played out as we expected, low scoring, and both these teams haven't scored a lot of points this year, so this may be one of those first 1-20 wins, but we'll see. But Windsor playing some good offensive basketball the last couple possessions, driving the ball inside and getting to the line as well. They've outshot Sherwood so far at the free throw line. They've out-rebounded them, and they've forced 7 turnovers. And Windsor's done a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it just takes teams a little while to figure out what they got to do and what changes they got to make in order to start putting points up on the board. So we might run into that situation on either side here.
Yeah, we'll see how the second quarter plays out here. Of course, if you're just joining us, Sherwood Lady Marksmen won the girls' game big, 59-16.
Yeah,
I
something
believe.
like that.
Yeah, it was a
large margin.
It was a blowout. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
It was a nice win for the Lady Marksmen. They played really, really well.
But they are a really good team. They really are. We've seen them play a little bit this year and done well in every game that we've covered.
So Windsor here going to start things off to open up the second quarter, trying to get it inside. Paxton back out. There's a long three. Rims out for Dylan Witherspoon. Marksman clear out the board. Down 7. Again, this is our special Patreon game here, and we encourage you, if you like the content, please give. Unfortunately, this costs money doing this, but we really enjoy doing it, and we hope you enjoy the coverage of our high school sports here. So check us out on Patreon at Sounds Like Videos. Foul here up top. Paxton is going to be called for the foul as he tried to body up there at the high post on Eli Morris. So that's going to be 2 on Paxton, 16 foul on Windsor as they still lead it by 7. Another foul here on the floor. So Coach Scott going to have to go into his bench a little bit deeper now as Avon Burkhart is into the ball game now off the bench for Coach Scott's team. So it's going to be Sherwood basketball underneath. 7:09 left to go here in the first half.
Just mentioned that my wife and Burkhart's mom actually graduated college the same time. We have a photo somewhere of the two of them together. So, of course, mother went into teaching, and then Stacy went into accounting.
Going to get a over the back foul here. They're going to give that to Wells. No, check that. That's on
number 4.
Oh, yeah, that's on Connor Morris. Wow, so that's already his 3rd. So he's going to have to come out of the ball game. He's lucky he didn't get a tee. He slammed his hand into the back support back there, which probably didn't feel too good. I don't know if you saw that on camera there, but
kind of need your hand there if you play basketball.
Kind of important. Here's Peyton to Dylan. Dylan going to drive, and another drawn foul. Well, Windsor very good attacking the basket, and Dylan going to earn himself another trip to the line here. But both teams haven't scored in the last 3 minutes, so been stuck on 17-10 here for a little bit. First one for Dylan is good. So that'll get the lead to 8. This is the largest lead, I believe, now of the ball game for Windsor. Now Ritchie comes up with a nice rebound there off the missed free throw. Ritchie going to take the triple. No good. Windsor now 0 of 4 from 3. And the rebound into the hands of Maynard. Oh, good give and go. Good cut by Maynard. Misses the layup. Well, that's a chip shot there. Couldn't get it to fall. And Dalton missing on the shot from 15. Comes Sherwood the other way. Into the paint. Wells turns it over. Stolen away by Dalton Witherspoon. Up ahead of the pack. And a foul as Dylan, flying through the air, draws the contact. So he'll be back to the line. But it feels like, James, as we kind of said earlier, all this up and down, but yet the score is the same.
Yeah.
Nobody can score, kind of like it was early in that first quarter when we were stuck on 4. We just stayed in a 4-4 tie most of the way. Dylan, the senior guard, hits the second. So that'll make it a 9-point lead. 6 minutes to go here before halftime. Windsor trying to get to 6 and 7 with the win here tonight. Sherwood looking for their first win. Out top, Wells wanted to shoot it, gets rid of it to Morris. Now Lassiter, nowhere to go. Oh, but he finds Wells, who slings the pass through the middle, and Ryder Wells for 2. So kind of a lucky assist there, a little bit from Lassiter. And there's Ritchie for 2.
Nice moves inside there.
And the foul. So nice strong move by Trenton Ritchie. The junior guard will go to the line looking for the 3-point play. Foul is called inside on Alex Clippard. His first, team foul 4. Excuse me, team foul 2 on Sherwood. Free throw good for Ritchie, and it's 22-12. Windsor adds to the lead here. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the first half. There's Lassiter on the drive, and we get a travel. Travel picked up by Sherwood, so that'll be another turnover for them, up to 9 now in the ball game.
Of course, we can hear the students section getting into this.
And Dylan going to draw another foul on the take there. So Dylan Witherspoon going to the charity stripe, trying to add to the lead. Second foul picked up here on the 33 of Alex Clippard. So this is where fouls are starting to become a little bit of a problem. It's a good job by Windsor attacking the defense and seeing what the defense gives them. And you're really getting into Sherwood's bench now, because you got 3 on Connor Morris right now. And also the 2 on Maynard. I think Wells has 2 as well. So that's going to force Sherwood to go deeper into their bench, put some more pressure on their post players inside. Here's Wells in the corner. Pass almost stolen by Ritchie. And we get a whistle up top. And they're going to get Ritchie for the foul. Overplayed that, gambled on that a little bit, and got caught a little bit too much of the body. So Parker Craig going to come in now for the first time tonight for Windsor, coming in for Ritchie, who comes out with the 2 fouls. It's team foul 5 on Windsor. As Maynard gets it out to Wells on the inbounds. Lassiter on the drive and a foul called. So, boy, fouls really piling up now. Both ends. Hand check foul on Burkhart. Now Sherwood ball underneath. Craig able to get it. That would have been probably backcourt anyway. Craig, good hustle, tracking that down. Nice jump step, and a layup is good for Peyton Witherspoon. Good move off the dribble. Windsor's getting those high percentage dribble drive shots in this game, and we get a carry on Maynard. So another turnover for Sherwood. So things kind of snowballing here for the marksman as Windsor leading it 25-12. We'll be back after the timeout here on Sounds Like Videos.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
Welcome back. 25-12. Windsor's opened this one up a little bit, James, here in the last couple minutes, and started off close, but now Windsor's momentum is firmly taking advantage of this. Seen good foul shooting so far for Windsor. Dylan Witherspoon with 5, Peyton with 2, and Dalton with 5. So pretty balanced scoring as well. So we want to get some of our shout-out sponsors up there, Chris. I want to thank MVP Auto Glass of Clinton, Silhouettes Apparel, also of Clinton, State Farm Insurance, Davin Newman, and also encourage everybody out there to support your local booster club and also support us here on Patreon at Sounds Like Videos. We really appreciate the support.
We're trying to find a road back to Windsor, so that will be paved by your participation.
Paved in gold, we hope.
Yeah.
Windsor doing well right now here on the basketball side of things, and as we kind of talked about earlier, this is a group of basketball players out here that are mostly football players, you know, and so it took them a while to get into basketball shape, but they've reeled off a few wins here and are looking to close out the second part of this season strong. They've got the K-Singer Conference Tournament coming up in a week as we get a foul here before that 3 went in.
You know, we saw Windsor play early in the season, and they weren't quite moving like this. And of course, they were playing Lakeland. Lakeland's a really good team, but I mean, it's just obvious that these guys are now that they've played a few weeks of basketball, that they're in that basketball shape.
Burkhardt hits the first free throw, so 26-12. Add another one at the line for Windsor. They've had 9 points there so far, I believe. As coming off the court will be Eli Morris for Coach Eversole's team. Miss there from Burkhardt. Wells with the board. He'll push the other way. Takes it to the left side. It passes tipped into the backcourt. Lassiter had it, then had it stripped. Burkhardt grabs it, misses the layup. Dalton Witherspoon saves it into Craig. He misses. Boy, circus pace here. And Maynard blows the layup. Look at this pace. It's a circus. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my.
All right, Peyton's going to pull it in and let things calm down.
I was going to say, take a minute here. Wow, that was exciting, though. Here's Peyton on the attack. He misses. And there's the board for Sherwood. They're not going to slow. Here's Wells. And there's the foul. Foul up at midcourt on Dylan Witherspoon. And as you can see down here at the bottom of your screen, Coach Scott saying, hey, let's take a minute here. Slow. Slow. Think happy. Breathe deep. Breathe deep.
I think we wore our camera out there.
I was going to say, Chris did a great job keeping up with that. That was about as much stress as our camera's been under in a long time.
Might have to speed that thing up.
I was going to say, you could probably do a replay reel just of that last minute there, that up and down. Didn't have any points, but it was exciting. And there's a block. Basket I don't think will count, but they're going to get Trent Rinker on the blocking foul, so that's going to send Dalton Witherspoon to the line.
It's only his first foul, though.
Yeah, fouls becoming a problem, though, for Sherwood. They've got several guys with multiple fouls. They're up to, I think they're up to 11 now already. 2:36 left here in this first half. So Windsor going to take advantage of so I guess they did count the basket on that originally, because that was a one-shot, so that was a three-point play for Dalton Witherspoon, I believe. So 29-12.
I think they discussed that really quickly and decided that,
yeah, they did count it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, otherwise it should have been a two-shot foul on that. There's Wells, and that is good. They will call that a three. Feet were just behind the line.
And the crowd is definitely into it tonight.
Yeah, and the Sherwood girls players are over there leading most of the chanting. You'd think they'd be a little tired after just having played the game, but they're into it over there.
And you know, I love seeing that. That's what I love about basketball. It's so noisy. It's so loud. I missed that last year.
Yeah, we
It's
didn't
just-
have.
I remember the one game, we're sitting there calling the game, and they can hear everything we're saying out on the court. We were the only ones there.
Yeah.
So,
Lassiter off to the races the other way, and they're going to get a blocking foul here on Parker Craig. Yeah, and this is one of those small gyms that certainly holds the noise well.
oh yeah.
So Lassiter will be at the line, shooting 2.
You get a close game. It makes for a fun evening.
So Lassiter hits the first, so 29-16. That's the first free throw I think they've had this first half at the line. Sherwood hadn't, I know they haven't shot many. Rebound and the putback, Lassiter, so they come up with a three-point play there and a timeout Windsor. So Sherwood, it's been a struggle for them offensively, but they're slowly grinding their way back. 29-18. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/Sounds Like Videos.
Back here at Sherwood High School, Spencer Edwards, James Hinkle, 29-18 here in our boys game tonight.
Now, don't forget about Chris Ramirez, our production
Chris
guy.
Ramirez at the controls, as this is one of those games, James, where you felt like Windsor was maybe going to put this one away, but Sherwood says not so fast, and they've kind of fed off their crowd a little bit, and it's kind of gotten them back into this game.
See, those basketball girls here, Sherwood girls here, are getting them back in the game.
Coming up on a minute left here in this first half. There's a nice take. Strong finish for Peyton Witherspoon, so he's got 7 now. 31-18, Windsor adds to the lead.
You know, during that Lakeland game with Windsor, they weren't moving like this. You know, they were still kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say stiff, but they were, I don't know, maybe a little beat up coming off a football.
Maynard going to throw it inbounds here right in front of the Windsor bench. Bounces it into Wells. And there's a charge. Offensive foul on Ryder Wells. I believe that may be 4 on Wells.
Let's see here. Let's see what that's
2. Yeah, 2 according to the scoreboard there. I was almost thinking he may have had a third, but we'll trust the scoreboard there.
Well, this is only, we're not even to halftime yet.
Yeah, they've had a bunch, 12-team fouls Sherwood has, but they've kind of weathered that a little bit, but just not much outside shooting from either team in this game. There's another drive. Dillon missing. There's a block inside. Battle for the rebound, and we get a foul on the boundary. Good hustle by Burkhart. But he, I think, does commit the foul there. No, they gave it to Sherwood. They gave that to Lassiter. So loose ball foul on Braden Lassiter. The junior guard's going to send Avon Burkhart to the line here, trying to add to the lead. 37.8 left here in our first half. No good on that first one. Lassiter, as you can see on your screen, he's having his word with the official. I think some of these high school kids, understandably so, they watch too much of the NBA guys. Those NBA guys are always talking to the officials.
Yeah.
Big difference. Those guys make millions of dollars. These guys don't. So I know Coach LeFevre, he's big on that. Like, hey, you know, it's the coach's job to talk to the officials. A lot of coaches approach it that way at the high school level. He said it, and he's exactly right. You just can't have – now, it's one thing if you want to have a polite conversation, but you can't just get in that habit, I think. A lot of times you got to let the coach do that. That's one of the coach's jobs, and just players have to kind of sit back and play. And as Coach LeFevre said, you just don't want the young men out here to get in that habit. But they don't have great examples when they watch some of those professional players who are so used to barking at the officials after plays. Here's a tip inside. That's going to end the first half as Windsor almost had the offensive putback. So crazy first half, 32-18. Windsor will take a pretty good lead in here to the locker room. And we'll be back after this break during halftime with our second half action, so stay with us. May need an escort out here. Mic is on.
Delicious.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/Sounds Like Videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
More than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The "it's not where we visit, but who we visit" policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/Sounds Like Videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
More than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The "it's not where we visit, but who we visit" policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious.
Welcome back. Spencer Edwards, James Hinkle, Chris Ramirez getting ready for our second half. And Windsor with the lead here, 32-18. A lot of points in the paint, points off the dribble for Windsor. They got some good points at the line as well. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. I can't tell you.
Did I say something funny there? I didn't think I did.
No. I wasn't laughing at you. Something that's going on in the crowd.
Crowd watch again here. So we're about ready to go here. Windsor will be on defense to start. But Sherwood, they're going to have to figure something out here offensively. You're going to have to find a way to get the ball, I think, inside. And, Sherwood's not a great outside shooting team. And they're going to have to, I think, manufacture points. Windsor's playing pretty good defense, though, as well in the half court.
The marksmen, they do have size. They got a lot of tall guys. They're just not just getting the job done here.
And Morris, one of those tall guys, he's going to have to be careful. He'll start this second half out there with 4 fouls. or I think 3 actually. And I think he got fouled there. Yeah, they called that on Paxton. So that's his 3rd for Windsor. Definitely had a few more team fouls on both sides in that second quarter. Lassiter kills the dribble. Kind of a bad spot there. Trying to give it back into Morris, rolling off the screen. Good read, though, by Windsor. Ritchie the other way. Paxton in the corner. 2 is good. Long 2 for Caden Paxton. So that'll add to the Windsor lead. Kick out Wells. Good pass inside Maynard. And he'll score it off the window.
Nice teamwork there.
So 34-20. Back to a 14-point contest here early in the second half.
Student section just going crazy over here.
There's Peyton. Or excuse me, Dillon rather, up top. Going to go to Peyton to the left side. Now Paxton off the drive. Good move, and he'll finish on the layup. So back-to-back buckets here for Caden Paxton, the junior. Lead back to 16. And Maynard no good from 15 on the baseline. Jump ball underneath. Jump ball is going to be possession arrow giving it over to Windsor. Coming up on 6 left here in the third quarter. Dillon going to hand to Dalton. Out of Peyton left side up to Ritchie. He'll jump stop into the lane, and there's a foul called. See if they give this to Lassiter. Nope, he gave it to Roman Riffley, so that's his 3rd team foul. 1 on the marksman. And Trenton Ritchie no good on the first free throw. Now Ritchie's had a pretty good first half, though. He got 4 points, but does have 6 rebounds. And got that second. Tip. Windsor going to some full court pressure now, and it leads to a steal as they track it down. Good pass up ahead of the pack. Well, that was a tough catch for Peyton Witherspoon. Misses the layup, and Maynard the rebound. So back to the up and down. Here we go, 3-on-2, and there's an offensive foul on Wells as Dalton Witherspoon sliding over, taking the charge. And he's that football guy, boy. He's not going to have any problems sliding over and taking that charge, is he?
Yeah, he's used to getting hit.
I was going to say, he's taking on a lot more tougher type plays than that when those running backs are coming at him. There's Maynard with the rebound. Lassiter lays it in.
Nice little move there by Lassiter.
It's a much-needed basket for Sherwood. And they've had a tough time getting consistent offense, and there's a crazy shot by Dalton Witherspoon. Somehow it goes in, the soft touch off the window. Very tough shot. So this Windsor press starting to bother Sherwood. They just barely get that across. Lassiter. And then Morris with the putback.
Tell you what, Lassiter's really kind of coming out here in the second half.
Dalton Witherspoon, top of the key, left side Ritchie. He'll drive it. And a foul is drawn. I think they're going to give it to Maynard again here. Inside on the block. So that's going to send Trenton Ritchie to the charity stripe. Second personal on Maynard. 3rd team foul. Ritchie with the second. So 40-24 now, largest lead of the game for Windsor. And a nice job, good attack to the rim, Roman Riffley for 2. Now Dalton on the drive, and he'll draw the foul.
Yeah, and he's got good eyes. He's got good vision. He knew exactly where that was opening up and took that cut in.
Yeah, that was a very good job of seeing that lane. So Dalton will be going to the charity stripe now, and another opportunity to get some more free throws here. Windsor's been pretty good at the line, over 50% shooting in this game at the charity stripe as Dalton hits that first. We get a timeout call. So 41-26, Windsor on top. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
Welcome back here at Sherwood High School, 41-26, and Windsor right now, James, they are doing a pretty good job here. I mean, really, they haven't faltered much. Sherwood has not been able to put together a multiple-point run, and right now, I think Windsor has got a big advantage because they've shown they can play the lockdown defense when they have to and make it very tough on Sherwood offensively, and that's where I like Coach Scott going to that press there to start the second half, mixing that up.
Well, several of these Witherspoon boys, they all have speed. So these drives to the basket, they're just making them look a little easy.
Witherspoon missing the second free throw there. Wells, an opportunity for 3 at the other side. No good. Morris got the putback. So Morris with 5. There's Paxton. Offensive foul. Charge on Paxton. And I believe that may be his 4th.
And it is.
Yeah, it is. So he's going to have to come out. It's going to get Burkhart back into the ball game for the Greyhounds. So 3:50 to go here in the third. Windsor's been able to maintain this lead. Maynard, tough shot, no good. Ritchie the rebound. And then he loses the handle. No, they said that was tipped out. Much to the dismay of the Sherwood girls basketball team over there, as they are, you said student section, but it's primarily them. They basically account for over half, I think, of the student
varsity girls. Yes.
Yeah, the varsity girls team over there. And there's a tough shot. Rolls out for Peyton Witherspoon, rebounded Lassiter. The Windsor's had some decent looks last couple trips. They just haven't got anything to fall. There's an air ball on a 3. Wells with the rebound, and he'll miss the follow. Ball tipped out, and that's going to be Sherwood ball. Down on the boundary. Coach Scott yelling out, grab the ball. Just go up, grab that. 2 hands on the rebound. Wells underneath. Oh, and a bad pass up for grabs. Oh, and they give Dalton Witherspoon the foul. I think Dalton thought he was undercut on that. And then it's going to, is that his second? Yeah, that is. So that's going to be on the floor. 4th team foul. It's going to be Sherwood ball underneath. They go into Lassiter. He misses. Maynard comes up with it. He misses. And a board for Ritchie. So 2 easy chances there. Sherwood can't finish, and Ritchie missing short on the layup. Wells will run the other way. And there's a travel. Travel on Ryder Wells. So turnover 17 now for Sherwood, and we get a timeout called by Windsor. 41-28. Greyhounds still on top. 2:39 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
We are back from Sherwood High School. Glad you could be with us tonight here on Sounds Like Videos. We'll be back to regular scheduled programming tomorrow night as we'll have Lakeland in action. Girls and boys doubleheader there. I believe is that 6 o'clock start, James, on that?
It's sometime around then, yes.
For the girls' varsity game, they may do a couple quarters of JV down there. So Coach Collins, his team, looking to get another win. And I think, did you say the Lakeland girls, have they won both their games this week? Or no, they lost to Drexel, didn't they?
No, they won.
They beat Drexel.
In fact, they won by 1 point.
What about Fair Play? Did
They beat Fair Play.
Okay,
Yeah,
so they have won. Their boys and girls both for Lakeland have won both of theirs. I want to thank our shout-outs there, as you saw on the screen, MVP Auto Glass and Silhouettes, also State Farm Insurance Agent Davin Newman. Appreciate their support.
Of course, if you like what we're doing here, like what we've done for football, we want to continue. Go to patreon.com/Sounds Like Videos. Become a contributor.
Coming down to the end of the third quarter as Burkhart with it up top. Windsor's done a good job staying under control here. Keeping it at a double-digit lead. Inside, Dalton Witherspoon got kind of caught there in a double team. Wells comes out of the pack with it for Sherwood. Morris, kick out. Nothing there for Wells. He'll get it back, though. Takes the triple. No good. Three-point shooting is not these two teams' specialty. As there's a nice shot in the lane, Dalton Witherspoon, tough shot, gets it to go. So 43-28. Dalton with 15 now. Lassiter didn't get the roll. Another really good board there by Ritchie, and then Ritchie's fouled. I like the way Trent Ritchie's played, James. He's been kind of the junkyard dog of this team, particularly here in the second half, getting those little plays. You know, the 50-50 balls, the hustle plays, the rebounds, has played good defense. So he's done a nice job.
4 fouls for number 4.
Is that 4 on 4?
Yeah.
So
4 on 4.
4 on 4. That would be on Connor Morris. So he's probably going to have his minutes limited now. 1:28 left in the third quarter. Shot missing short there for Dylan Witherspoon. Ball loose on the deck. Timeout called by Coach Scott. So he'll talk it over with his team. 1:18 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/Sounds Like Videos.
Back here from Sherwood High School tonight are we in Cass County? Yes, we're in Cass County, Missouri.
Sherwood.
Glad to be here tonight. Want to thank Mr. Frazier, the AD here, the tech guy. What did you say that fella's name was?
Stan.
I'll put you on the spot. We appreciate him, though. He came over.
Make sure we get that right.
And helped us out, yeah.
So,
before the game,
Stan Tabor.
Appreciate Stan Tabor.
If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be rolling tonight.
The tech guy over here at Sherwood. Very nice guy coming over helping us out. So we appreciate him. I told James when he got here, I said, it's time to let the professional take over. So just let Mr. Tabor, the professional IT guy, come in and kick us out and get our internet connection established. There's a nice layup there. Dalton Witherspoon starting to take the game over now. 17 for him, so 45-28. Coach Scott urging his defense on now. There's another great play by Ritchie defensively. Blocks Wells. Block on Lassiter.
That's going to be his 4th, I believe. No, 2nd.
2 on Lassiter. That's going to get, well, they just put bonus up for Windsor. But either the scoreboard's wrong or they didn't catch it because they're not going to go to the 1-and-1 just yet. It doesn't appear. Under a minute to go. Ball loose in a corner. Sherwood able to grab it. Here's Lassiter. They got numbers. Good pass to Maynard, but he misses the layup. And now a foul in the backcourt. Lassiter just picked up another. A little reach in. Just a frustration foul there from Lassiter, I think. That's where the young man just got to get back on defense a little bit and made a good pass. It wasn't his fault on that shot that Maynard missed, but a little frustration foul. So now 1-and-1, they say. That was the 7th team foul on the marksman with that one. So Dalton Witherspoon to the line. Front end of the 1-1, nothing but net.
Those girls are going to be hoarse in the morning. But I like that. I love the enthusiasm.
Dalton, the senior, one more coming up. Got that one. So 47-28. Windsor still in really good position here as we come down to the end of this third quarter. 28 seconds to go. Lassiter will score that.
That was nice looking.
Very nice cut along the baseline there. So final 17 here of the third. We'll see if Windsor can get the final shot. Dalton to Dillon. Dillon with the dribble out top. Little crossover. Offensive foul. So they called the charge before the kick out. Lassiter slides over to take that.
I don't think 2.8 seconds?
Yeah, not much time here for Sherwood. Got to get the ball the length of the floor. And Wells just going to heave it. And Maynard catches it midair and tried his best to make a circus shot, but doesn't go down. So 47-30, Windsor by 17. We'll go to the final 8 when we come back after this.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
Already fired up.
Welcome back. We want to thank all of our viewers here tonight and our sponsors, including MVP Auto Glass of Clinton down on the square, Silhouettes Apparel, State Farm Insurance, and also want to thank our booster clubs out there. And also check us out on Patreon at Sounds Like Videos. So right now, James, this is Windsor's game to lose. You're up 17. Can Sherwood make a serious run? They haven't shown that they can so far. We'll see in this final 8. I just don't know where the offense is going to come from for Sherwood. They've just really struggled. They've got some foul trouble inside. And, it's going to have to come from somewhere, and you're just not quite sure who that's going to be for the marksman.
Yeah, well, they're almost there. You see some bright lights there every once in a while. They're making some good moves. They got height. It's just like they haven't gelled as a team.
Windsor 3 in double figures. Dalton Witherspoon leads all scorers tonight with 18. Dillon with 10 as well. Trent Ritchie with 9, but he's done some of the little things. Done a good job rebounding. He's played very good defense. So here we go to the fourth. See if Sherwood has a comeback charge left in them. They haven't gotten it under 10 yet here in the second half. Triple on the way, and it is good, so that'll give him a little life. Roman Riffle from downtown. Miss there for Peyton at the other end, and a battle for the rebound. And we're going to have a loose ball foul on Sherwood. Foul picked up by Ryan Murphy. They give that to Riffle, his fourth. Team foul 8, so Windsor's going to get plenty of cracks at the free throw line here in the final 7:23. They're going to really get a good chance to salt this one away at the line, as the first one is good by Peyton Witherspoon.
And they've done a good job tonight at the line.
Yeah.
So,
second one good as well. Yeah, Sherwood's in a tough spot here because you don't have any more fouls to give very early in the fourth quarter when you're trying to come back. It's going to make it very tough as Dalton Witherspoon electric there on the run-out layup. And Windsor now opening it up, 51-33, 7 minutes to go in the game. Lassiter in the corner. Good crossover and gets it to go up over the top of Dalton Witherspoon. Oh, and we just had somebody kicked out. Yeah.
An ejection here.
Yeah. It was coming. It was coming. It had been very close here tonight, and the official has tossed a fan over on the far side. We won't say any more about it. We'll just move on. So 6:52 to go. 51-35 in favor of Windsor. Ritchie on the drive, and that'll be a block.
Not all ball there.
All ball on the block. And who was that? Was that 30? Yeah, that was a nice play by Roman Riffley to get the block.
Yeah.
Foul on the floor. That'll be another 1-and-1. Dalton Witherspoon, good job there by Dalton, sealing his man. Caught that ball down on the block and sealed his guy off where there's no way that that defender for Sherwood was going to be able to get any type of position there. So Dalton knocks down the first, 52-35. So that'll get him to 22 tonight, unofficially. And one more coming up. And it'll roll out. Maynard with the rebound. Tip pass, and there's a steal. Here comes Peyton the other way. Good reversal up top for Dillon. Dalton sizing up Maynard, takes it right at him. Ooh, goes hard to the deck. Looks like he's all right.
Gets right back up.
Foul was close there, as missing the shot. And now we get a foul at the other side. Maynard draws the contact. So that'll stop the clock with 6:01 left to go here in the ball game. And it'll be a foul on the floor there on Ritchie. Maynard will get it in here for the marksman. Wells draws the foul. So Ryder Wells to the line is Parker Craig getting ready to check in now for the Greyhounds. Greyhounds will be in action next. It looks like, according to our schedule here, they're going to be at home against Colcamp. So that'll be a conference game for them. Good rivalry there. That'll be coming up for them on the 18th, so I believe next Tuesday. There's a travel on
like he's
Peyton.
Slipped there on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen several players slip tonight on this floor, so a little extra sliding going on. There's a double dribble on Wells. And that's been the other big problem tonight for Sherwood, James, is just all these turnovers. You know, it's made it really hard to come back. When you're down double digits, you got almost, I think they've got at least 20 turnovers.
They've been called for several carries, too.
Right.
You know, ball control, just.
Yeah, ball control has been a problem for the marksman. Here's Ritchie,
wow.
And that'll bury the dagger right there. Big time three for Ritchie. He's had a really nice game tonight. So 55-36. I think that's only the second three of the game for Windsor. Here comes Ritchie. Good head of steam up the floor. Misses the layup, and the ball goes out of bounds. Is trying to save that in was Riffle. And it's going to be Windsor basketball down on the boundary. It's going to be Dylan Witherspoon to get it in. Right inside to Dalton, and he'll go up and draw the contact. So foul inside, and it's going to be two more free throws coming up for Dalton Witherspoon here with 5:09 to go.
That is his fourth foul. So
number 4 on Wells. Yeah, they got 4 on Morris as well. Seems like they got maybe Maine. I think they got another guy with 4 too. I think Lassiter with 4.
Yeah, I think you're right. Bradford.
Aren't you keeping track?
Yeah, I am trying. I can't commit these things to memory like you can.
Dalton
And I'm just going to point this out. He knows every point everybody's got, all the fouls, and he's got nothing written down.
I wouldn't say that. I try my best. So 4:58 to go. Tip and another steal. Windsor with numbers and Dillon missing, but the finish there for the Greyhounds to add to the lead. So Windsor in very good shape here. 4:50 to go. Another opportunity in transition. They got a 3-on-2. And Peyton Witherspoon back up and one. So count it. He'll be at the line. It was a good job splitting the floor there by Dylan Witherspoon. Took it right down the middle, missed the shot, but Peyton all over the glass. So Windsor now up to 61 points. That's pretty good effort here in the second half offensively, and they've had to do it the old-fashioned way. You know, these points have had to come from the inside, a lot of driving baskets, a lot of points at the line. Not even really, James, a lot of mid-range shots. You know, it's been all old-fashioned, drive it in, beat your man, you know, just 2 threes tonight for Windsor. So that's pretty impressive to be able to score the way they have and still get 62 up on the board.
Well, they're using their speed. They're using their, you know, they're not tall guys, but they're strong.
Using a little bit of the football mentality.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
We're just going to drive it in and you know, not run over you, but just we're going to finish at the rim. You know, we're going to make this a one-on-one game. They put a lot of pressure on Sherwood one-on-one defensively. There's a nice tip inside Lassiter. Tries to throw it to the other end. Tried to get it up ahead of the pack to Morris, who was fouled by Dalton Witherspoon on the trip. So it's going to be 1-1 here, I believe, for Morris.
Puts him in the bonus.
Yep, bonus time now. So both teams, no more fouls left to give. Wells will come out for Sherwood here. So Connor Morris to the line. 1-1. Front end of it, no good. Rebound for Paxton. Lady Grounds losing big earlier tonight in the girls' game, but it looks like Windsor are going to be able to come out with a doubleheader split in this one. Foul on Roman Riffle at the head of the key. So more free throws coming up here. It may be double bonus now for Windsor. They're not continuing to put the fouls up on the scoreboard, so I think they've run out of room.
There's been a lot of fouls in this game.
Several. So it'll be Dalton to the line. I guess we'll find out here if it's still 1-1. No, I think it is double. Yeah, 2 shots. So first one is good. Dalton, I've got him down for 25.
You don't have a single thing written down there. I know.
Here. And
he
again,
can remember this stuff.
Windsor's score sheet may have it. Again, I may be off. Maybe 3 or 4 points, maybe. I hope.
What do they call that? Eidetic memory, where you can remember everything you read?
Yeah, sort of.
So you've got an eidetic sports mentality.
A little bit of a photographic memory, I guess, is in the backcourt. We get a foul, so that'll stop the clock. 3:27 to go. Paxton is fouled in the backcourt. But, you know, Dalton's had so many of those points tonight off the dribble. You know, he's done it just the old-fashioned way. Grind it out, get rebounds, get free throws. So that's been the impressive thing about it. Paxton missing the first. Paxton got that one, so 65-36. Windsor in cruise control here in the final 3:20. And it's a bad pass there, out of bounds. So add another one there to the turnover count for the marksman, and you know, that's kind of been the story. I think, James, you get the feeling for this Sherwood team most of the year. You know, they've had really a tough time taking care of the basketball, and it's hurt them offensively. There's a nice defensive play on the block. It comes back out to Peyton Witherspoon, and a foul inside. Are they going to get Rinker for this? Reach in.
And we're going to get a technical.
Yep, that'll be a T on Wells. He's not a happy camper as he has left the floor. So they called the double T on Wells as he took his jersey off before he left the floor. So things have spiraled here. I've had a fan kicked out, and you hate to see this, but it's frustration, it's intensity, and sometimes it gets the better of you. So it's going to be technical free throws here for Windsor, and they will get the ball as Peyton will shoot the technical free throws. Misses the first. Second one is good. And I think, there'll be 2 more technical free throws, obviously, because of a double tech. And Windsor gets possession. So it'll be Dalton now shooting the other 2. And he misses that one. It's a big smile on his face here with 3:03 left to go. And this one can't end soon enough.
Yeah.
That's what the officials are thinking. That's what the administrators are thinking. If we can just get out of here with getting out anybody else kicked out. Okay, now we may have the foul shots because I think there was a ball foul called on that as well, along with the 2 technicals, because it looks like they're going to give Dalton, I think, 2 more. So 6 free throws, I guess, here. I believe, because you had two techs, and then you're going to get 2 foul shots. So I don't think I've ever seen this many free throws in a row here. Very rare to have 2 double technicals and then foul shots on top of it. Which I can't quite remember where the foul was called on that before the technicals were called. So Coach Scott going to go ahead and get in the JV at this point to close this one out. Clock is running. 2 minutes to go. So some of these younger kids going to get a little action here at the end. We've got Aaron Mickey in, number 2. Seth Roberts is in as well. They played a couple quarters of JV boys tonight earlier, so some of these kids got an opportunity to play a little extra as well tonight. Elijah McDonald is in for Windsor. Mickey hits the first free throw, and looks like Sherwood going to go ahead and get their JV in here. Clock is rolling now. Didn't think we'd get to a running clock.
I wouldn't have predicted that.
I would not have predicted that at all. But it was a double-digit lead the entire second half. Again, Sherwood never got it under 10 in this second half. Foul underneath after the missed shot. Roberts, I think, had positioning, or no, they called maybe called that foul on Roberts as he was over the back. So we'll go to the other end. More free throws here for Sherwood.
This will probably do it for the game.
Yeah, he's going to have to hurry, isn't he, if he wants to get this off. Tommy Black out there to shoot, but he's up against the clock. 22 seconds and counting here. So Windsor going to get a nice win here tonight. I believe it'll be win 6. Sherwood will fall to 0-11. This one never in any doubt as the clock will roll on out. Windsor finishing with 3 in double figures. Dalton Witherspoon leads the way with 25. And did that go in? It went in, but they didn't count it.
It didn't count.
They didn't count it. as it went in after the buzzer.
It looked nice.
Very close. Yeah, very close. So that'll do it. Windsor wins it 70-36 in blowout fashion in the boys' game. Sherwood Lady Marksmen win big in the girls' game. So thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciated bringing you the contest here. Again, thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our viewers. We appreciate all of the support, and we will talk to you tomorrow night. We'll have Lakeland boys and girls basketball tomorrow for you from Lakeland as they will be hosting Archie. James, any final thoughts before we go tonight, buddy?
I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, and this is kind of an exhibition game for us.
An off-schedule game.
Off-schedule, yeah, off-schedule game. But
glad we had the opportunity to do it, and glad we had the open date, because typically we don't get to do two teams like this because we're covering Clinton and Lakeland. So,
right. And happy to be back over here. And
appreciate the hospitality, absolutely, from the fine folks over here at Sherwood. That'll do it for our coverage tonight.